The topic tonight is definitely this BS HOA crap.
Fuck you, HOA. Fuck you.
What is the HOA?
Yeah, the HOA is not a fucking... What did I call it the other day? Hoes, orifices, and assholes or something like that? Like...
Oh, hellaciously obsessed assholes. That's what I said. That's what the HOA stands for to me.
Y'all, they're doing HOA meetings now.
I heard there was a fucking HOA meeting and I missed it. Good thing I don't give a fuck.
This one belonged to the HOA crew, too.
I am now an honorary HOA member, people.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Y'all might have an HOA where you live, but we don't have no HOA over here.
Do you think goodies are appropriate in the HOA? Yes or no?
In trying to maintain some decorum within the HOA, within the community.
Oh, fuck the HOA. That's what I gotta say about it.
I have no reason not to like the HOA crowd.
We're calling the HOA right now against you.
Don't stick the HOA on me.
This whole HOA shit is disgusting. It's so dumb and stupid.
No, it's not. It's funny as fuck. It's not dumb and stupid. It's only dumb and stupid because you don't get it.
We don't give two fucks about an HOA.
They need a little JP in the HOA.
I don't know many HOAs that ride around on high horses.
There may be a couple members of the HOA that need a horse, so maybe you can lead them in the right direction where they can purchase a nice horse.
Are they an HOA or who gives a fuck?
Is the number 1-900-GET-FUCKED?
They started doing lives claiming that they were the HOA.
Like, I'm not the HOA. I'm not the fucking end-all be-all. I didn't ride in here on a high horse, and I'm not going to start now. I will be voted into the HOA. I assure you of that. I promise.
Hey, ho, ho, the HOA has got to go.
What is funny is, like, they didn't get the joke, which is just funny.
Sometimes people need to learn to laugh, too. Like, that shit's a fucking joke. It was a joke when it was said, and they just ran with it.
Golf cart HOA posse.
Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
President Nanya, Vice President Johnson, Secretary Dietz, and our newest member, the Treasurer Chasing. All present, we have a quorum.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. I don't know what's up with my StreamYard. Looks wonky for some. Did they do an update to StreamYard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. I feel like they put everything everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but it's okay. Where is paging Vice President?
I think she got lost.
Wake her up.
Yeah. I was on TikTok. I almost missed my own live. There, I dropped it right above you, Johnson. Almost missed my own live because I was on a TikTok live shopping. It was fun.
Oh Lord.
Yes. It's a new thing. Wow, chat, y'all going nuts. Hello, everyone. Okie member for 17 months. Okie votes no at this time on JP. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. We were cloned on FIUF on Savages, and the vote is a no-go on JP. Yep, member for 11 months. Kick that way on your hoof kick that like on your way in. Thank you, Yep. Hey, Max says, hey, ho, ho. For JP, vote no.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mac coming in.
Sheesh.
Welcome to the Street Sunday Doodles.
I told them earlier, like they were in this chat just acting up. I'm like, we didn't even vote yet. And they're like, no, don't do it.
I know. What's going on there?
Sheesh. You think she's out here like, kicking cats and, I don't know, like, I don't know, coloring on walls and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
What'd you do, JP? I've been doing my own thing, minding my own stupid business, and y'all still hate on me. The chat is definitely not a JP fan.
Oh, they heard there's a plan for a JP infiltration. She's trying to infiltrate?
Is there?
Oh, JP.
Girl.
You're infiltrating us?
I
JP?
guess. I didn't even know we could be infiltrated. I thought we were pretty inclusive. But I mean, what's she gonna do? Try and I did hear her say she wants to take over the presidency position, as if I would not willingly give
I
that away at this
heard
point.
that. That is what I heard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. My dog is a little too riled
All
up.
right, Jones, and I dropped you the link. Where you at, girl? Where you at?
Is Jones over there trying to pull a Nunya?
I'm feeling like there's too much foreign influence in the HOA. Yeah, we got some
You do need
outside
balance.
influence running ads against us.
Oh, wow.
They're wondering the HOA as a mole.
Voices said she wants to be a mole. Oh, I can't. Or she said she wants me to be a mole. Oh, Voices wants you to. Oh, she wants us to let you in so that you can then be a mole.
Be
As
a
if what we
mole.
do is
Yeah.
not out there for everybody to
It's all
watch.
public anyway, but okay.
These meetings are for the public.
Yes. I don't know exactly what she's going to be a mole for. What's she going to go tell them? Like, just
None
listen
of
to the
it's
first 5 minutes of the
secret. Go
readings
watch
and you'll hear
the
the
live.
meeting minutes. Like,
Right.
there
I
is no
think-
enterprise with the I over here, okay?
Nope.
Well, I
none.
think because she's trying to corrupt JP, we have to fine Voices $10.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might get a little risky. That's a risky fine right there.
For
It's
the
not
official
expensive.
HOA record, we want you to know that Chasing
There she
is
is.
taking it upon herself to give out that fine. Okay?
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. I thought I had like circles up here for everybody, but now it's these weird rectangles again, and we're just gonna go with it because I'm too lazy to figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
They
Why are we
appreciated the
whispering about
joke.
whispering?
That means they end. I hope so. I hope so. Hey, Shambles. Enjoy your laundry. Let me just say hey to Brantley. Good to see you. Steph B. Roro. AMAC.
There is no
Everybody.
HOA
Hey,
Discord.
Amethyst. There is no Wait, who's asking about?
She's hoping for access to the HOA Discord.
There
But
is
heck,
no
eyeballs, there is no HOA Discord.
Who is? Oh my God.
You need to be the assistant to the vice president. I'm gonna say that's probably a hell no. Just say.
I know
Probably
Johnson
just
loves
a
me.
hell no. Hey, T-Rogue. Yeah. No
You know-
JP. She's got to go.
I don't love JP, but there is one thing I've noticed this week that I really, really respect her for, and that is like when she feels strongly about something, she stands on it no matter what other people think or feel. And I can fucks with that. So you got that little bit from me.
Nicole.
And she
B.
rescues dogs. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Oh, that
Well,
yeah.
we love a dog rescuer. That's a point in your favor. Nicole B, I will not be quitting yet, although I probably need to. And I hope that you're doing well. Message me later, love. Sorry that you just got home. All we are saying is give JP a chance. Grandma, okay, so you got one. Grandma Sherry is Team JP. You got one on your side. One on your side. We do need a little diversity around here.
All right.
I would like to see her.
Tell me when you're done with your hellos.
I'm almost there, I think. There we go. Shay Benet. Thank you, love. I wanted to get down to Shay. Thank you. If you guys got a membership gifted from Shay, make sure you guys.
I think I got one. Thank you. Whoever it was. I don't know if it was Shay or someone else, but thank you.
Are we whispering? I thought I turned myself down because I'm always really loud.
Yeah,
I'm never whispering. I'm always yelling. People are like, why is she always yelling? Well, it's just me. Damn.
When I hop on my when I hop on like Jones in StreamYard or somebody else's panel with just my AirPods, they're like way louder than like my microphone or anything else. So You want to be mod for meeting?
I want to know how these two heifers had a link and I didn't have a link.
I put it in the chat
Because
for
we were here
everybody.
when the stream started.
Oh.
I posted it 3 times.
Call and talk to me about them work. I'm like, bro, I'm in my HOA meeting.
We're a
back.
little late this Sunday. Not above bribery. Some of us can be bribed. I won't mention who, but some of us can be bribed. Hey, Chasing's trying to be nice with her nice voice. Psh.
That's what I was trying to do.
Right.
Now they said it's a whisper.
Yeah,
Are
they
you
don't even know.
still
What's a whisper?
It's a
What's
whisper.
a whisper?
Whisper.
Okay.
No, I'm getting over it. It's still rough. But
Yeah, it's still lingering. I can hear it.
tis.
It's going to be a rough one to get rid of. All right. I'm pulling up my HOA notes.
Okay.
Did you get them, Joneson?
Yes, I got it.
All right.
I'm diamond arting, so.
It's been an interesting week on these YouTube streets, so this will be an interesting meeting. I've been offline all weekend, and it's been pretty nice. Not like intentionally, just family all day yesterday. Had the best day ever, and then today I just was like, not interested in clicking on YouTube. So, we'll see where this live goes.
That's right. Okay. All right. Well, this meeting will now come to order. As always, we'll follow Robert, our man Robert, his rules of order. Madam Secretary, can you please call the roll?
Present at today's meeting are President Nunya, Vice President Joneson, Secretary Dietz, and Treasurer Chasing. All present, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Will you now read the minutes from our last meeting to remind everybody what we went over?
At our last meeting, the HOA I can't even speak today. Let me start over.
Lord Jesus.
It's going to be a long night. At our last meeting, the HOA successfully.
Super shot me, stitches.
Why would I not say successfully?
we did something.
It won't come out of my mouth. Successfully. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Okay, take 3. What is it, Jen Leroy says? This is the quality of entertainment you get over here. You take it or you leave it. Anyway, we succeeded in forming a softball team. Bathed it all. Vivacious Val joined the team, and while she claims it's for the sport, we all suspect she just wanted a bat to add to her sword collection. Let's see. JP's relentless campaign to join the HOA came up for discussion again for the 3rd time. She was denied entry. Bless her heart. She's nothing if not determined. B. Tim was officially banned from the HOA properties, and by all accounts, he's absolutely thrilled. We're sure he's celebrating somewhere. The construction noise from the Jerks gated community next door has subsided and their progress is coming along nicely. We thank you all for your patience on that. And lastly, Queen Bella was unanimously elected as the head of the activities committee. She has truly embraced the role and the community couldn't be more entertained by her efforts.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Are there any corrections to the minutes?
Joneson,
that's you.
I don't have that part.
It's down at the bottom of the page.
No, it's not. It says pause.
Yes, right below that. Tap your screen.
Oh my goodness.
Just say it for me, Jesus Christ.
None from Joneson.
None from
She moved
Joneson.
to approve.
This is why we shouldn't do late night.
What the hell is going on here?
I feel like this is like are we live? Is this my live kind of moment right now?
Yeah,
Should we
we're
just
here.
start all over? We should probably just grab
This
it.
is kind of a mess. People sound drunk.
Scrapped the whole freaking meeting.
Chasing
This
some
is what
food
happened when
over
we don't
there.
talk to each other beforehand.
Right. Thank you, Tia.
It's not showing up on mine. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
All right. Well, it has been moved to approve the minutes. All in favor say aye.
I've got that part.
We
I
are
bet you
eyes,
do.
okay.
It's at the top. All right. The minutes are approved. Let us now turn to the new business of the night. I hope y'all are ready for it.
Okay.
Madam Secretary, can you please present the first item on the agenda?
First on the agenda is an urgent matter. I want everybody to listen up to this one. We have uncovered a deeply disturbing situation out here on these streets.
Oh,
this
God.
is bad.
Mm.
Nonsense's adult daughter, Kenzie, has been forced to reside in what can only be described as a luxurious, well-stocked bedroom under the stairs in Nonsense's house.
Oh,
While
God.
Kenzie appears happy, healthy, and well-fed, this is an outrageous violation of our moral code. The HOA must act quickly to free Kenzie.
Forced to live there. She's probably better off than the rest of us.
Let the record show this is unacceptable. Free Kenzie immediately.
All right. So there is a motion before the HOA to free Kenzie.
Free Kenzie.
The
Free
shock and horror.
Please
I
put
am
a-
in shock and horror.
Shock and horror.
And send me all her stuff in her room because it looks nice.
It does.
Please.
1 in the chat if we feel
Oh my
like Kenzie
gosh.
needs to be freed. 2 in the chat if she's all right, she could stay where she is.
Her mother's trying to bid her off at auction.
Oh my gosh.
No, let me write this down. No.
This is out of control.
Way.
It's very
out of
sad.
control.
I heard that she doesn't feed her and she lives under the stairs.
Mm-hmm. She had
These
2
fools, 1, 2,
computer
3,
screens.
4.
It's like a
2
hobbit.
computer
Don't
screens.
hobbits live under stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Poor Kenzie.
Somebody says she seems to really like it there.
They said it looks deplorable.
Deplorable.
Karma wants her room. Oh my god. She likes the food, does she?
She said she likes, what was it? She said she was eating the Friskies food?
She has to eat cat food.
She has to eat the cat food?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Popcorn and M&Ms will pay $1 for Kenzie. This is
I don't
getting
know
out
if
of
it was
control
Friskies or
nonsense.
9 Lives. Oh well.
It's the biggest freaking understairs space I have seen.
Free nonsense says adult kids get bossy. F them kids.
F those kids.
That was a TikTok craze a while back, y'all. It's not me
Yeah,
literally
don't
saying
trip
that.
out now. Don't trip out.
Okay. All
Fuck
right.
I'll be on the
Well,
I'll be
I'm going to
next
say
on
that
the
the motion
HOA list.
passes to free Kenzie. We are making a demand that Nonsense let her move out of the under the stairs space. Shame on you,
going-
Nonsense.
I think we also need a proof of life video that she was able to leave on her own free will and accord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just saying.
that I agree with that. That sounds good.
Mm.
Okay. Let's move on to the next item.
First, thank you, Steph B. If you guys got a membership from Steph B, make sure you thank her. Lovely, lovely. So our next matter involves a bold claim. Oh, this leads right into Nonsense's BS, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
A
Nonsense
bold
again?
claim, yes, from Nonsense's Island. Reports indicate that the Islanders, armed with crowbars, are plotting a revolution against the HOA. They believe they can rise up and put an end to our reign. To the Islanders, we say, bring it. We have larger numbers, higher horses, and frankly, better weapons.
crowbars really against softball bats, this isn't even a fair fight.
Well, let it be known that the HOA is unshaken by this so-called revolution. Moving on.
What do you Islanders think you're going to do to us, by the way?
We already forgot about your threats.
Islanders who?
Viva la revolution.
No HOA fees if we have to be on our power to the people. Are you, Gavel, are you part of the Islanders revolution?
Are you right? Did you sneak into
Gavel?
their island to start a to help them start a revolution?
Nonsense. I might have to like throw down the gauntlet if you stole my gavel.
I'm just happy Gavel realizes she's at the HOA meeting this week.
Don't do her like that, Chasing.
Maybe. No.
She said, I've got secret weapons. Oh, wow.
Bring it on, Islanders. Bring it on, because we know some people with swords. Just saying. All right. Up next. All right. Y'all ready? Next, we address JP's persistent campaign to join the HOA. Despite her efforts, she has been denied every time. But in the spirit of fairness, we have came up with a compromise. Do you guys think it was fair of us to come up with a compromise, or should we have just kept voting?
No, I think a compromise
I
that
think
we
a
think will make
compromise.
everybody. We're still gonna have to vote on it anyways, but I think the compromise is pretty fair for all involved.
All right, let me tell y'all what we've been doing. The HOA recently acquired land behind the community park. You know, our beautiful city park back there with the lake and the ducks and all the beautiful trees. Behind it, way back there, was a former junkyard in dire need of beautification. We propose that JP take charge of transforming this annex. Annex members will not have full access to HOA properties, but they will enjoy limited privileges.
I mean, she's campaigned hard enough, but let her work for it.
The junkyard will suit her perfectly. They wrote that in for me, JP. You know my dog or whatever.
That was her line. She came up with it, JP.
See how
I looked at that and I was like,
long
oh, what worse thing to tell Chasing to
I
have
know.
to say? That's
No.
fucked up.
I
But one
still
person
didn't
on here
want
that loves
her.
the heck out of her. Sheesh.
It's Chat GPT's fault. They pick
It
who
is.
does what.
They do.
She said she's not going to do the work and she's going to contract a company to do it.
Whatever.
I mean,
Work smarter, not harder, girlfriend. Do it.
I ain't mad at that. Okay, so the motion before the HOA at this point in time is to allow JP access to the annex and allow the beautification of the annex to be up to her and anybody else who resides in the annex. I imagine there are going to be quite a few people coming up that want to reside in the annex. So first, can we do a poll on this one?
I'm
'Cause
working
it'll
on
take
it,
a little
yep.
while. Okay, perfect. Okay.
I mean, there are future plans for the annex. We're going to build
Yes.
the small, tiny houses. Very efficient, very nice. So she'll be in charge of all of that eventually.
Yeah.
Does she
Do I
get to name the annex?
annex?
Hmm.
I think you can present potential names for the annex if it gets approved. I think you could present some possibilities of names. Yeah. I don't know what anybody else feels about that, but
I mean, I would say if she's having to hire people to redo the whole junkyard, she should get a say in the name. We got to be fair here.
So I started the poll. I want you guys to remember that those in the annex do not have full reign of the HOA. They have limited access. Don't forget that. Does the annex have lean tubes? It could. It very well could have lean tubes.
what are the benefits? They want to know what are the benefits she would still have access to.
We'll discuss that when we put up the community, whatever it is, thing that Dietz is going to tell you about.
The community, but I don't. Okay, I don't know
You
what
know,
thing I'm gonna tell you about, but
it's
okay.
a board or some bullets. I don't know.
Oh no! Yeah, we already made that. Do you guys have the link? We started a community bulletin board.
Oh, the bulletin board. Yeah.
I think Amex got the link for sure.
Yeah.
If she's in here, I'm not watching chat, so she could be in here.
That is it. Bluefish. Exactly. Who's JP? Who is he? Who knows? But she wants to beautify the junkyard. I say go for it.
Gavel said, so people voted. Hold on. So people voted no. So y'all figured out how to do what you wanted to do anyways. Big government doing what it does best. To be fair, Gavel, the vote was
Gavel,
very
there's-
close. 2 times now, the vote has been very close. I think it was like last week. I think it was like 50-49 or something.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It's always
56,
very, very
40
close.
something.
It's the only reason why we do attempt to go back to it. And she does continue to campaign.
And she does attend all HOA meetings.
And
It's
yeah,
very
she gets in
important.
attendance more so than some of the other people.
Yes, that's true. Are there working porta johns running water on the annex? Not currently. That would be something that the general manager would have to take care of right
now
away.
it's just a junkyard.
Mm-hmm. Lots of trash and debris back there.
Okay. JP already did that, didn't she? Did she do what?
Did she already clean up a junkyard? Maybe.
Did she clean up a? JP stands for just petty. Okay, there you go. Just petty.
But the junkyard would also give her space for her, her dog adoptions and everything. So I think that would work out good for her.
Gavel, I think there's revolution business you have to tend to.
Gavel.
Mm-hmm.
Please do not be contacting nonsense. You guys will not withstand the fines that will be coming your way if the two of you start talking.
You will not stand the power of this wrath. So just take it down a notch, ma'am.
She can fix that. She might. Right. Great point. Great point. Hey, Tragedy Pibs.
Not turn down someone wanting to clean up
What?
the trash if she can fix
That is. What are the rules on her having visitors? That'd be a great. Let me write that
She
down.
can have visitors, but her visitors, part of the annex, is she gets access. She gets that limited access to the HOA, but she does not. Her visitors don't. She just gets to have a space where her visitors can go and hang out with her. Except for banned people.
Yeah.
Banned people, there's no hanging out with. Just saying.
They can't sit with us.
Background checks on visitors.
Just like the YMCA. If you want to bring visitors, you can do so on the weekdays. You can't bring anybody banned. And on the weekends, it's for HOA residents only, unless you want to pay $5.
Well, the only one right now banned is B10, right?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm sure she's fine with that.
Okay. So I thought I saw her cleaning really good back there for church services. Yeah, her church services can be held in the annex. So yeah. Will she be using the HOA as a shield for grifting? No, and nobody can use the HOA as a shield for grifting. Would they pay us money? They don't. They pay us HOA bucks to clarify, but
Yeah.
nobody is grifting. Yeah.
Nobody gets paid but us. That's it. And if
You
we
just
find
assume-
out you're getting paid, we're going to find a way to fine you so we can get a percentage.
Right.
Yeah, and Chasing saying that because she's the one who runs off with all our damn money.
Just once. I only did that once.
JP, you just described like every last one of us. I'm an asshole with some Wi-Fi. Yep. That's everybody. Everybody on these streets.
Oh goodness. Okay. All right. So can we move on from that one? Is that
Yes,
poll
I got
good?
the poll going. Do you want me to leave it up for a little while or?
No, are we able to just end it? I don't know where it's
Okay.
at. I have my phone up into the script. I don't have it open to.
Okay, 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. See how close these votes always are?
What
Look
was
at
it
that.
this time?
52% yes.
Oh,
47% no.
she's wearing them down. She is
She
wearing
is.
them now.
60 votes. Okay. All right. So she'll get to we'll have a separate meeting to discuss the annex specifically and the do's and don'ts of it so that the community can have a say in that. But for now, as it stands, she'll get to have the annex. And
Good luck getting those porta potties in there.
But if so who's going to be supervising the annex?
JP is.
No ghosts.
We don't have to supervise?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool.
It's like their own little land back there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
we don't. Yeah, it's in the back. All right.
You're fraud.
It's gonna have a dog rescue. I like that idea.
Oh, it's gonna have a dog rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
For the
Jason's going to
residents,
be over at the annex an awful lot.
I will be.
Well,
You know,
honestly,
I'll be walking
Jason,
by.
the only thing is we're going to make it one of the rules. You can't take the HOA buck fines that you're collecting and invest them into the annex.
No.
I can't rescue any of the dogs from
You
the
cannot
annex?
rescue any of the dogs, not out of the HOA bucks.
Listen, animals are already out of control on these streets with the, stealing of the dogs, the kicking of the cats, the buying of the monkeys. It is getting out of control. We did have PETA come in. Thank goodness Amethyst sent PETA in to help us with this problem.
Oh, are you going to show that?
No,
Please.
ma'am.
Can you grab that? Yeah.
Are
let me
you
see if I got
talking
one.
badly about Pearl Marie or Anna Pearl or
I'm not talking
Remy
badly
Pearl?
about
Remy
any of these people. I'm just saying there's a lot of animals running amok on these streets. So we got to get it in check.
I stand Remy Pearl. I can't wait to see her toss some shit around.
I love Remy Pearl too. Doesn't Chasing have 43 dogs? Is that your business, Jonah?
Where's Amethyst's link? I can never find her.
Oh, I can grab it and drop it in the chat for you.
That'd be good.
I want to know. Hang on.
Oh, let me go to my subscription.
Y'all make sure, I think they're dropping the link to the HOA bulletin board. Y'all make sure to go sub up over there. That way you can keep up with all
Pause,
the
please.
events.
Pause. Savage Live Media just said, Chasing, you're not even part of the HOA, ma'am. Well, I know who's not part of the HOA, Savage. Now be yourself. Okay? Now, don't play with me. We're in the same state, boo-boo. You can bring your ship, and I'll bring my horse. We can get down. Okay?
Oh my God. What is happening right now?
Savage trying to be fresh. With her pirates out.
Not fresh.
Okay.
She's a shipkeeper lady.
Shipkeeper.
You know what I
Take
mean.
your sword back over there.
What someone else said.
But hey, in all fairness, Val volunteered to be on your softball team, Chasing. I mean, that should count for something.
That's a good thing. See? Thank you, Val. She's the reasonable one over there. Mm-hmm.
So here is the video that Amethyst made. I'm going to play this real quick. Said Project House of Animals.
Is
I
what our
loved
HOA
it.
stands for.
Yes.
Did you see that little cute red raccoon thing? I want that.
What is that called? Yeah, Red Fox. It is so cute.
I want that.
Hey, Claus.
Queen made a big deal about Chasing not being on the HOA. Listen, but just stop saying that out loud. I wasn't invited. I just
She
want
forced her
to
way
find
onto it.
people, so I kind of invited myself. It's what I do.
Well, you named it too. So
I did name it, motherfuckers. See? Y'all didn't know that. So I have loud people in my real HOA, and I hate them bitches. Okay, see, I'm gonna go back to being nice. Let's just can we continue so I can continue with the nice script voice?
Absolutely. The motion to grant JP the annex passes. Madam Secretary, what's next?
All right, y'all. Did everybody grab refreshments in the back? Because I want you to take a moment to go get you a drink and a snack. I know Nicole B, Shay, if you're still in here. There's a couple others that are handing out lovely refreshments. I would prefer your hands be filled with refreshments instead of your crowbars, bats, or swords.
Yes.
So, next. Yep, made smoothies. Go get a smoothie from Yep. The lab, John the lab, has questioned what the HOA stands for, claiming that we cannot be the first moral authority on YouTube because he held that title years ago. Let me remind everyone that the HOA does not take such challenges lightly. While this is a warning for now, any further action against the HOA will result in significant fines.
Let him keep his retro title. We're
It's
running things now.
2024, Josh.
Yeah, and we're running things now.
Yeah,
sir.
we are the ones running this show.
Well, one of the things that we were notified of is we did receive a lot of applications this week. However, we were notified that there was an inspection needed of his After Dark channel. And so I do believe he was offered an inspection of that channel. And there were some items we did go over. Do you have that, Deets, or no?
I don't.
Okay. Well, we did find the inspection. We did find that there were some more, while the HOA themselves have dealt with so many difficulties with voter fraud every week as far as JP goes, we actually found that over there may have been some voter fraud as well. He was showing some election results on his channel. And during the inspection, what we observed is a lot of different people receiving some different awards. The issue that we had with it, just a small issue, is just the titles of some of them. So, for example, I'm going to see, I think I actually...
Here, I got it. Here, let me pull these up for you. So, will this help you if I show them? There we go.
Yeah. So the head of Makeup for the World.
Yeah.
The head of Makeup for the entire world. The winner, it actually looks like Clutch Them Pearls took the winnings from that with 10,000 electoral votes. Johnson now knows what that means.
Fuck their college football.
And then there was another one. If you want to go to the next one.
Oh boy.
The head of the ASPCA. It was only at electoral votes of 5,000, but they did vote Brittany J in for that election. There was another one after that showed. I don't know who this is personally, but the Elks Club picnic planner of West Virginia. The electoral votes is John Davis's True Crime.
Love John Davis. Okay, hang on. Let me skip. Is that it? Oh,
nope. No, there was some more.
Here we go. There we go.
Okay, so for a complete douchebag, D-bag,
that
as
one
it
makes
says
sense.
Here.
That one's
the
good.
winner was T-Rev 757. Also with the electoral votes of 1,000. Now, a little bit, this election result is where the tampering seems to be found, because people were concerned that there was not a shirt that we could find for the picture.
Well,
So that's where they felt like there may have been maybe because he had his shirt off, people voted for him more. He I don't know.
No,
I
think it's his personality. They voted.
Oh,
I agree.
They voted for him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. All right. The next one. Okay. The czar of the Turtle Boy.
This was fraud.
Club.
Fraud.
Electoral votes is 5,000, and it was the glare. This one, I don't really know where this picture came from, so that was really odd. Like, what basement did he have to go get that picture from?
I think he
That's
AI'd
kind of,
that, and I'm writing this down as a fine for Josh.
I
Oh,
definitely do
Josh.
believe that he needs a fine for this one,
Yeah,
personally.
this is out of control.
Yeah, that's why I said we found these things during our inspection of the page. We were asked to do an inspection, and here's the results of that inspection, but we wanted to show you with receipts. So just putting that out there. I think
I'll
there's
be sending
maybe
him a
one more.
registered letter for this one.
Oh, for the fines?
certified.
Yikes. Okay.
Certified.
All
Oh,
right.
geez,
Oh, I
bless me
think
again.
I think he goes right back over
Oh,
them.
here,
Oh, there
no.
we go.
Well,
Okay.
oh, this one I approve
The
of.
Czar of Neverland with
Mhm.
5,000 electoral votes was the Sandman, T. Mullins.
What in the hell is he doing over there?
Picture, I love
Wow.
We had no objections to this because we weren't knowledgeable enough to figure out this one per se, but we'll go on to the next one. There was more. There we go. Okay.
Oh my
The
goodness.
person with big ears and a small brain out of Florida got 10,000 electoral votes for this thing, which was White Boy Radio.
Oh my god.
Again, I wonder.
I kind of agree with that one.
Pictures. Okay, well, we don't look shame here. Like maybe
We
that's just the
definitely
ears
do
he was
not.
born with.
We're impartial. This is just what we found in our inspection process.
Josh,
Yeah.
you are officially under warning, and we will be having an audit. The audit will go back 3 months. If we
and
find
keep an eye on
anything
your
else
email.
like this, it's definitely going to be a problem. You will be called up here, and you will have to answer for these
Account.
discretions. This is out of control.
He said we could fine him. He was totally fine with being fined, is what he said.
He
Well,
may
he
have to be
actually
kicked out.
said he doesn't give a damn about the HOA because nobody could tell him what HOA stood for. But HOA is inside your heart.
Yeah.
Like it makes everybody says it's something different because it's what they feel like it is.
True.
You may have been the moral authority at one point, but the new
you're not
horses
anymore.
are insane.
Yeah, we have horses.
Sally, ride. All right, I believe there's one more in there, Deets, and then we'll.
Okay, hang on.
There we go.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
The Minister of Gossip.
accurate again.
The picture is Chef's Kiss. It's right on point for it. It got 5,000 electoral votes, and the winner was B. Tim.
Did he make him a minister? He's a minister now.
He's a minister
He's
of
the
gossip.
Minister of Gossip. Yes,
I don't like that.
I think that has like a religious tone to it. That's also going to get a fine.
Yeah, I
This
agree,
is
Jason.
Unacceptable behavior.
Are you making notes, Jason?
I am.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We'll send him his ticket via email.
Yeah. So for now that's the results of what we found on his page, and again, there's some concerns, obviously, that we have found on the page that definitely need to be further looked into.
Oh, there's one more.
Oh my
He is
God.
Trump and Oregon, but he's just a jerk. Now this one took the whole election. 40,000 electoral votes. Great use.
Okay.
And he even got a picture of him flipping somebody off.
Probably flipping Josh off because this is so rude. You're really coming to answer for this one, sir.
No fines on this one after the way Mr. Hughes has been during Delphi. He gets a pass on this one. We get to laugh at it, JC. We get to laugh at this one. Ruled.
Oh my gosh.
Breathe deep. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth.
Poor Gray.
Josh, she is not happy with you.
So these I wanted everybody to know.
Electoral votes, motherfucker.
I think that's all of them. Okay.
Oh well, thank God.
But I all I'm trying to do, chasing, I don't know some of those people. I do know some of them I don't know. I just was an impartial person. We were asked to do an inspection of the page, and that's where we went to.
We
Was
did
the
our due
stream
diligence.
for the request, and there it
Hmm.
is. Yeah. So I think that there should be a motion to do a little bit better of an inspection, and to be able to really, dive deep into what's going on right now.
Oh,
I think it needs
there's a lot of fuckery.
investigated
Clearly.
further.
Yeah. The fuckery seems to be out of control over there.
Yeah, and then also we do want to just put it out there because we are the moral authority. Apparently, we want to
Mhm.
put it out there. There are 2 separate pages. This is strictly speaking towards we're only inspecting the lab after dark page. So that's where we are inspecting and figuring out what's going on over there.
So that's where he does all the fuckery? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
That's where I've seen these results. I cannot account for. I have no receipts to actual fuckery going on, and
Oh,
receipts are important.
That was
I'm-
fuckery, Nanya.
That was
Miss
fuckery. Okay.
President. Yeah, it was.
Spudler. Somebody get Spudler a golf cart. She just had to walk 3 miles to get into the meeting. That is unacceptable. Well, to be fair, Spudler, I forgot to put this on the agenda. We did have somebody try to ram the gates earlier this week. And so Nanya installed a newer, more high-tech gate with a different security guard. So he probably didn't recognize you. Our apologies. That's on us.
There seems to be a motion in the chat for an inspection of fuckery on Tam Tam.
Who's Tam Tam?
Oh,
writing this
we would
down.
need a
know
link to
Tam
that.
Tam?
So if you know somebody who knows us that can get us a link to that,
I might.
you think you may have a link or can get to somebody who may have a link?
Pretty sure I can.
Mag.
Okay, yeah. If you can get us a link, then we can possibly inspect that for next week. Deets, if you could write that down.
Yes, I wrote Tam Tam, new inspection.
Okay. Pika said it was not her who ran into the gate.
I don't believe it was. It was a crazy woman with her hair pulled back in a tight bun, screaming very loudly. So we have it under control, I think, now.
Was she the one with the bullhorn?
No.
All right. Okay. On to the next piece of business. Let's see here. Next item, Secretary.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh. Finally, we address the growing issue of unpaid HOA fines. Our treasurer has been a bit enthusiastic in her duties, and the fines have piled up for quite a few of you. Many in the community are now struggling to keep up. Tracy?
Inflation is not my problem.
To address this, we propose implementing a community service program. Members can work off their fines by assisting with tasks like park cleanup, event organization, Annex beautification, all sorts of things.
I mean, I prefer to call it effective, but that's fine. I'll allow the program to help out all the slackers.
Yeah, it'll build community spirit and keep everyone involved. Win-win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a motion for a community service program. One in the chat if we should allow this to help with the fees, or 2 if no, they need to pay us their HOA bucks.
I mean, nonsense is up to like $8.10 million.
She deserves it.
Yeah. I wrote down a fine for her that I didn't put in here. I fined her $10,000 for what was it? Just
It could be a number of things with nonsense.
It was like up too early with the fuckery on a Monday morning. She was like up bright and early with the fuckery Monday morning. I was like, dude, it's Monday. We have meetings on Sunday. Let us sleep in a little bit. No, she was up bright and early, already going off on someone. I was like, that's a $10,000 fine.
Yeah. I've noticed she'll do fuckery in the morning, the afternoon, the night. She has no bounds.
And y'all, don't even get me started on what the ship did on Friday night.
I can only
I
imagine.
popped in for 10 minutes and I ran out of room in my notebook. My 150-page notebook ran out of room.
Oh, I missed that. What happened?
They were dragging everybody and their mother.
Oh gosh, not the mamas.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
I
That's
missed that
interesting.
part.
Now I did see Duchess thought she was slick and that
Mhm.
she was going to outrun the collectors of the dues by making her Dutch bus be an amphibious vehicle.
Mm.
So
No.
she thought she was going to be able to drive right off into the water and boat her way across to the island and be safe to avoid her fines.
That's not gonna work, Dutchie. Not gonna
No.
work.
See, Dutchie thinks that sweet voice is going to get her out of things. It's not.
It won't.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Deets, I need to post a link as well
Yes.
because we do need to chasing something did happen this week, and I actually forgot
Mhm.
to put it in our agenda. But please
Uh-oh.
hold, and I will get it for you because I
Hmm.
thought I
Double
grabbed
Dutch
it
bus.
and then I forgot. So
You're probably gonna be the first one to file for bankruptcy. You just keep racking them up, ma'am. Racking them up.
Yeah.
okay, here's the link if you want to play it, Deets. Let me drop it.
Hmm.
I think I needed chasing to purposely to see this specifically because I know that it's going to be a fine. I just don't know what the fine is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Here, let me take this comment
I'm
down.
preparing myself.
Oh my goodness.
HOA is revolting. There's another person with Christmas lights in their house before Thanksgiving.
Surprise, surprise.
Look.
I think there was
Now,
another one.
I'm
So
pretty sure that we have
Look,
strict rules on this shit.
So there are part of the problem is that apparently she's very proud of the fact that she's putting out she is
Mm-mm.
pre-decorating for Christmas.
We're not supposed to decorate until the day after Turkey Day.
Yep.
And
that
we're
goes for your
definitely not
pages.
having musical lights. Like, what do you think
Shambles,
this is?
you sit down. We took care of you last week.
Shambles, your fines have already been assessed as well. You need to pay your HOA bucks.
Can we
You're gonna
make
have
it
to sell some
known?
of your Christmas decorations to pay your HOA bucks.
Can we
We
also
got a
make it
security
known that
breach.
this goes for YouTube pages as well? Do not be decorating with Christmas icons and backgrounds until the day after Turkey Day.
Yeah, you're
Come
going to give
on.
me friggin'
Let Thanksgiving
anxiety.
have its moment. Thanksgiving deserves a moment.
It does.
A beautiful moment.
Shay Benet says she is decorating meow right now.
Oh, Shay.
This is freaking out of
Oops.
No,
All
you
sad
cannot.
the day was.
Whitebird
We-
wants to put up a 30-foot fucking Santa. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
This is an
Thanksgiving, sure.
HOA. You
Okay.
definitely can't have that.
I do have to admit, though,
Mm.
I'm
John.
not decorating yet, right? But I am creating my decorations for a school bus. So I am preparing.
Preparing
That's
is good.
preparing is different. I've been preparing and organizing and laying stuff out and buying new wrapping paper and all the
definitely have been
things. That's different.
Please pin Gavel's comment because I did have a fine that I need to assess and I need to assign this to a person and it was not in the notes. So I'm very upset about that.
Well, yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it or not, so I didn't
I
put
just
it in
need
the
to assess
notes.
the fine. She'll know what it's for. $1 million to Ziggy Hill, the wife of Fred Hill, for spreading falsified rumors on these streets. She don't even live in the HOA. We're billing her on the outside. She lives in the Dollar General area. $1 million fine.
Interest rates are higher over there.
They
Lot
are.
higher.
Well, also, the last time somebody said lies about the HOA or the HOA members and could not provide receipts, we did do a permanent ban on them. Is this a situation where we may need to do a
We might
permanent
need
ban?
to.
Yeah. I mean, if she doesn't take it down a notch in the next couple of days at the next meeting, we're going to have to vote that she can never come here, ever.
I
How
mean,
do
Did
we
you
I
feel
walk
say do
about
by?
it. Go ahead and do it.
lying and wild conspiracies? How do we feel about wild conspiracies?
Not
No.
good.
I
Negative.
mean, like aliens or like you run an enterprise
Aliens are
with an
not a
eye.
Aliens are
aliens are
real.
not a conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
Stop that.
aliens are real, but
Aliens are not real, but I
They are, but I'm
digress.
just
Yes,
wondering
they
what kind of
are.
tinfoil hat are
they
y'all wearing?
definitely are real. I
Not.
mean, like Washington's meeting on them right now, and they don't want to tell us. But anyway, we can move
Yep.
on about that.
Whatever.
I want you to know that it appears that somebody has arrived in the chat.
Oh, the lab. Do you want to answer for yourself, sir?
We have
Let
some.
me
We
read
did
my
an
notes here.
inspection of
Hold
the
on,
lab
please.
after dark, as
Some of us
requested.
loved the
Excuse
did
me.
of the people. Some of us were not so.
Jason's losing
such a
her
fan
shit.
of them.
She's dropping shit all over the place.
No,
like,
this is the sound of my HOA notebook.
oh,
Leviathan.
You hear it?
oh,
What's your notebook?
okay.
Okay, Grandma. I'll listen.
Josh from the lab after dark. Sir, you've received a fine for talking shit about the Galera and putting a disgusting photo of him up there. We do not appreciate that.
I
Additionally,
mean, Jason didn't, but okay.
Some
Correct.
of us thought it was funny.
We didn't think it was funny. You cannot talk about the Galera being involved in the Karen Reed case because that's like a whole Boston thing, sir, and you're not from there. That's a $500 fine. Also, you made B. Tim a minister. He is not a minister.
Yeah.
That's a $100 fine.
I agree with that one.
And the very serious one.
No, the very corny one.
No, very serious. You did something very rude to Great Hughes.
Very funny.
You put him up there with the middle finger.
It was perfect.
That
Chef's
could
kiss.
hurt his reputation of being a very serious true crime person. That's rude. And you gave him like 1 billion votes saying that he thinks he's
deserved
Trump.
them.
I
He
want that
deserved them.
taken down or you're going to be banished out of here.
You don't have to take him down.
No, you have to.
Don't do it.
At
Don't
least
do it.
that one. Replace the picture.
And can we all go through and tell Josh what HOA stands for each one of us?
Wait, where'd it go?
Sure.
This is where I'm with Shay. He messed with Delphi so bad. He deserved to be up there. Just saying.
Listen, Linda.
I agree.
It is what it is, Chasing. It is what it is.
I'd rather chop my foot off than take it down.
That might be an option, sir.
Well, I work in the medical wing of the HOA. I've got you, bro.
Off with his foot. Oh God.
We will tourniquet. We'll do it. You know, what's it called? Sizzling it. Yep. Carotid it, whatever it is. Yeah.
I
We'll do
mean,
that.
have you ever seen the movie Misery, Josh? I can come visit.
Oh, geez. Let's play a game.
Oh God.
Listen, you were the moral authority. How old are you? Like 20 years ago? We are the new happening moral
We are the
authority.
We are the new moral authority.
I mean, we did vote to let you stew in your delusions that you used to be the moral authority, but you weren't. So.
Those days are
Understanding 5 toes down.
Now that's definitely standing shit. 5 toes down. Yeah, it is.
There you go. There's my answer for what the HOA is. Okay.
Hypocritical ongoing annoyance is yours.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think mine is probably just the honesty over accusations is my favorite one.
I like that one too.
Mine didn't say hypocritical. It's hypercritical.
Hypercritical.
Did I miss that? God, we read it all wrong. I'm so sorry.
We're not hypocrites.
We've got a few names for the HOA. Like everybody thinks of it as something different. Like me, I'm hose on antidepressants because I be loving my antidepressants. And I'm a whore. So there's
I'm
that.
definitely not a hoe. So therefore, no ma'am. No ma'am.
I'm a hoe for sure. For sure.
Miss Leah said hose of America. Somebody else says hest on ass. I don't even
She
know
meant
what that
heat
means.
on ass, which I kind of like that. Like,
Oh, heat on that
Heat on
ass.
ass. I do like that.
I like that one a lot.
I don't like the one with orifices.
I
Just
don't
because of
either
that
because I don't like
word.
that word orifices.
Oh shit! I forgot we had a motion.
Oh, what?
We got a letter last week. And I totally forgot about it until right now when I just seen somebody come in the chat. Hold on. Let me go find it. Oh, actually, I think I screenshot.
Here, I will play. Why don't you find
Go
that?
ahead.
I'm going to play this little video that was sent to me. I haven't seen it yet, but seeing as it comes from Nonsense, I'm sure this is going to be interesting.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
What in the absolute
Oh.
shit is she doing? Is she a cowgirl in this?
It says when the HOA bulletin sends their debt collectors to collect on fines, catch me if you can.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, haha. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. They're coming.
Mm-hmm. Is this?
better
Are you
run, ma'am.
mocking us?
You better.
I think she is. I think that was mocking.
The lab said, did he get in trouble for the Brittany J one?
You should.
Well,
We
I
got
don't
in trouble for
know.
all of them except for the people who we didn't know.
I knew all those people.
I thought White Boy was pretty accurate. Gray Hughes was definitely
I
accurate.
thought they were all accurate, honestly.
They were not accurate. They were not accurate.
They were all accurate, you know.
B
it.
Tim was the most
That's why she's
accurate.
butthurt.
He
because
was
they
look
are accurate.
shaming to White Boy. So rude.
And then T Rev being naked.
That one I agreed with. He's a
But I mean, if he had a shirt
That's
on,
the
it
only
would
one
just be
you.
a wife beater.
He's
The
a
only
douchebag.
one she agreed with.
That's it.
Housewives of Anarchy. I like that.
We're all kinds of stuff. We're whatever you want us to be.
The ones I knew were accurate. Right, perfectly. That's how I felt.
We are whoever you say we are. If we wasn't,
Then
then
why would we say we are?
Okay.
From the paper, the news, every day we are. I don't know. It's just the way we are.
Good night, JP. Enjoy your Sunday service. I'll be catching it from the tomorrow on the replay. Okay, thank you.
Same. I'll be catching on replay tomorrow morning.
I don't know what your Sunday service is, but have fun with it. Please don't email us.
Sunday service.
Thanks, Kay. Bye. I don't want no emails.
Jesus.
Rude.
Somebody's gonna put it on the bulletin board. Don't email us. Just go put it on the bulletin
We
board.
do need. I do request more of those. What did y'all say that was that Josh did? The what is it?
Electorals.
The electoral votes.
Whatever. Them and their college football team. They need. I think we should do more of those.
College football.
Yes.
We need to add more people though.
You want some more on that? Yes.
Can we add Clue Menagia? Like I would
Yes.
love for her to be added to that.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that could have been added to that. Just saying.
So I'm double emailing Deets now. Okay. All right. Here's the letter we got this week. Dear HOA, I just wanted to apologize for the overlap yesterday. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I skeeted by without a fine. I didn't realize there was an HOA meeting while stealing a member of your board. That was extremely kind of you, though, to not only change your time, but to end once mine started. I don't expect that from anyone. Now I'm understanding this will be a weekly Sunday meeting, ? If so, will there be a consistent time or will it be dependent on each day? Just asking so I can avoid any overlap in the future. Deepest apologies and hopes not to incur any costs for taking up your time slot. Signed, Melissa Shade, also known as Melissa
Melissa
Jade.
Jade.
You overlapped us, Melissa?
She did. She did. We needed to end our HOA meeting last week because our secretary was joining her panel. And so we had to
We
had
did some
to,
true crime shit. We just did
and
true
yeah,
crime
it was
shit.
some real true crime shit. But the
Mhm.
issue is time slots. And so we wanted to
Yeah.
kind of talk about time slots because they're a really
That's a hot
big deal
topic around here.
Yeah.
I
Time
mean, we're
slots
the HOA.
are
Whenever we're
a
live, we don't be
thing.
live. That's it. That's all.
Absolutely.
What the
So
fuck?
that's actually what we were going to be discussing is
Oh.
if you want to go live during a time where the HOA is live, go live.
Do it.
We don't care. It will not
Wait,
bother
what?
us.
No, that's not what I said at all.
Well, that's what you should have said. It's what you meant to say, but you opened your mouth and the opposite came out. It's just
Yeah, that's
okay. It is
definitely
what
not
it
what I meant
is.
to say.
It is what it is.
The fuck?
So were you saying that if we were live, nobody should go live?
At all.
We don't care about that. Just our
We just-
treasurer does. She'll
What?
fine you. The rest of us don't care.
Oh my god.
We'll write your fines off. Don't worry about it.
No. I mean, it's rude.
Oh, that letter. She should be fined. If you saw our list
Oh,
of
Gray
behind the
Hughes is
scenes
live
fines
right
for
now.
her-
His ass is getting a fucking fine. What the hell? Went live
Go in
while
there
we
and
were-
tell him that you're fighting him for the HOA.
I will.
Makes me so fucking laugh. Oh, Ziggy Hill just went live. She's definitely getting fined. That's for
did?
sure.
Yeah, we are going to circle back to
Ziggy.
hers because I know you want to find her, but I think it may be more appropriate to do a permaban on her.
On which one?
On Ziggy.
On Ziggy. Fred
Oh,
says
yeah.
wife.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
He
so
is
I
so
think
out
we
of
do.
control.
Have
Holy
fun.
crap, I gotta go. Can't miss it.
How many times has she been live today with her crazy ass? Get your ass out of
She's
here.
not even paying attention.
She's playing a game. Hmm.
This is what you get
Alrighty.
over here. This is what you get on this shit.
House of
Yeah.
assholes. Yes, Jacob. That's perfect.
That is perfect, actually.
All right. Well, with no further
Hang on.
business,
Wait, well, we had some oh, I wanted to go ahead and do those 15. We would love to inspect those 15. So please do the other 15 that you hadn't done yet. But we also have some applications.
I did
Miss
forget
President.
about that. Somebody in the chat was just reminding us as well.
I don't know if Josh from the Lab After Dark realizes that we are doing an audit of his channel and we'll be going back 3 months. You
3
better hope
months.
we don't find all kind of crazy bullshit, sir.
Well, now that you told him that, how long we're going back, he's going to go put it all on members only.
Well, I already know what has been going on. He's been cheating at GeoGuessr, so that's definitely a fine right
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's been
Yeah,
cheating at what?
GeoGuessr. He claims that, he's superior when he absolutely is not.
He isn't. I've seen some of those streams accidentally, and he's really bad at it. Mhm.
Somebody in the chat beats him every time. I'm not going to say who, but somebody does.
Suspicious.
Gray Hughes is the best. He is. Sure.
Gary. I don't
He
know who
is.
Gary Hughes is.
Gray Hughes.
Gray
No.
Hughes.
Gray
She-
Hughes.
Read
Gray
how it
Hughes.
wrote, though, not what your
I
mind
know
wants
Gary,
you to
but
say.
she meant Gray.
You know, Gary too. Sometimes. When
Can
he's
I
being
move my
bad.
trailer
Our
house?
treasurer is brutal. She definitely is.
Well, I mean,
it's a
because people are out of control around here. You know? They're out of
Um,
control. There's a lot of fuckery afoot lately.
Yes,
There
There
is.
absolutely is. Deets, can you put me on the big screen? Somebody asked what my avatar is because I can't see it there. And then just for a second,
Sure.
I mean,
I will not be
clearly.
going off on anybody. I just want them to see that.
No, I just couldn't figure out how to do it. They've moved stuff around back
I mean,
here.
clearly it's a 3-legged horse.
It's my
and
three-legged horse, Clyde. He looks
and
all
she's
worn down because he
stabbing
fights a lot of
things.
battles. And with my sword, I have I
That's
think
a
I have
spear.
like an arrow.
That's a spear.
Thank you. Okay, spear. I don't carry bats or
It's a
swords.
stabber.
No, it's a protector, and then it says
Do you
hall
stab
monitor on the
people with
side,
it?
and then my
It's
name
a
underneath.
stabber.
No, I would never stab anybody. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well,
You should stab.
I don't find maybe punch needling. I may be able to get into that.
Yeah,
Does that count?
I love it because you get to stab stuff. Get to punchy,
Yeah.
punchy.
He's actually missing his whole
stabbing's
back leg and the 2 hoops of his front legs. He actually normally stands on a box of
It's
soap
a
box.
hall
That's why I
monitor
cut off.
badge. She is the hall monitor. She is the OG hall monitor.
Absolutely, I am. So, okay. Thank you. Somebody had asked, so. Okay, so the applications, we have started to receive some applications this week for different jobs throughout the HOA community.
It's been popping, y'all. Seriously, a lot of applications. We just pulled 2 for tonight's pleasure. We'll have a lot more later.
Yeah, it's been very busy for these job applications.
Mm-hmm.
The first application was the manager of our McDonald's here in the HOA. So the position is HOA McDonald's manager. It was open. We did receive quite a few applicants, and just by the resumes alone, we kind of narrowed it down. But unfortunately, we did receive an application from somebody here in the community. And we did have to email them back and let them know that unfortunately we couldn't give their position. So I just wanted to go over the denial letter with you guys. Okay. Clearly a big
Very
F to
important.
Robert's Rules of Order. Clearly, Kimberly, Bobby is not our man the way we thought he was. Okay. All right. So here was our denial letter for the HOA McDonald's manager. After much deliberation, many cups of McCafe coffee, and a thorough review of your qualifications, we regret to inform you that we will not be moving forward with your application for the prestigious role of HOA McDonald's manager. While your resume was truly unique, particularly the handwritten note inside of the binder about your extensive experience with ketchup distribution and exceptional skills in the art of soft serve repair. A recent development has left us unable to consider you further. It has come to our attention through a series of reliable sources, several YouTube videos, that you were involved in an incident at another McDonald's location involving projectile poultry.
Not the projectile poultry.
To be clear, we were not impressed to learn that you had, in a moment of what we assume was misplaced enthusiasm, hurled several chicken nuggets at a fellow McDonald's manager. Although your passion for menu items is undeniable, we at the HOA McDonald's branch strive for a more contained enthusiasm when handling the culinary wonders entrusted to us. We're certain your aim was spot on, and we do appreciate a good competitive spirit. However, we cannot condone any flinging of food items at management level employees, regardless of the situation or how crisp and nuggety those items may be. HOA McDonald's demands the highest level of composure from all of our leaders, and our official policy strictly discourages nugget-based altercations of any kind. We have a zero tolerance nugget flinging policy. We wish you all the best as you continue your career journey and perhaps recommend a role with a more creative freedom, perhaps as a fry cook at medieval times where projectiles are part of the experience. Thank you once again for your interest in the HOA McDonald's. May your future be free of nugget flinging controversies. Sincerely, the HOA McDonald's Hiring Committee.
No one should ever abuse good food, right?
I heard there were some fries belong out there too. So.
Filing it with a magenta crown probably sealed the deal. Oh, y'all. She's a gravy spitter and a chicken chucker. No nug eating. That's right.
Yeah, no nug eating. Yep, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
All right. The second application that we got was we did get an application for the air quality control manager position that we have open currently. And And so that we did receive multiple applications, but one was received that kind of stood out from the rest. And so we did have to decline it and give a rejection notice.
So sad.
To whom it may gravely concern, it is with the utmost solemnity.
What the hell's that word?
How the hell you say that?
Solemnity?
Solemnity? Okay, there you go. My bad.
I have no
Sadness.
idea.
Yeah, our sadness and an
Mhm.
air of overwhelming regret that we, the distinguished arbiters of the Evergreen Heights HOA, must inform you, sniffers, that your
Mhm.
application for the esteemed position of Air Quality Control Manager has been officially and quite irrevocably rejected.
Rejected.
Upon a detailed review of your impressive, yet shall we say, aromatically adventurous application, several points of concern have arisen. First, you stated tendency to frequently sniff the air for quality control purposes. It sparked considerable debate among our board members. While we commend your enthusiasm for monitoring our community's atmosphere, you, dare we say, enthusiastic enthusiastic naval investigations have led us to conclude that this may indeed violate our core principle of HOA professionalism.
Mhm.
Let us be clear, sniffers. We, the HOA, handle the sniffing out of BS with meticulous precision. It is a sacred duty that we cannot outsource to even the most qualified set of nostrils.
Mm-mm.
Moreover, our own air quality monitoring system, which combines advanced algorithms and a not insignificant amount of finger weight wagging at violators, is more than adequate to ensure that our community's air remains as fresh as the lilac breeze wafting off Miss Turner's hydrangea garden, except when Mr. Jenkins fires up his grill. But we digress. Don't ask me who the hell Mr. Turner or Miss Jenkins is. I don't know. It's one of y'all mofos. Okay. Your zeal is evident, your passion undeniable. But alas, sniffers, your sniffing days, at least in the professional capacity you sought, may remain confined to personal endeavors. In conclusion, we thank you for your interest, and should your proclivities ever align with the role more befitting, such as gravekeeper, cemetery caretaker,
Coffin maker.
Weirdo.
Okay. Befitting your olfactory what? What in the hell are these big ass words in this one, Deets?
You should have had Laura read these. She uses that word. Anyway.
Knows everything.
Allegedly.
Predilections? I don't know. Anyways, this is going to be a vocabulary lesson. We encourage you to reapply. In the meantime, kindly refrain from unsolicited sniffing around HOA properties. Yours in freshly circulated air, the HOA board, keeping it breezy since 2024.
Gang, gang.
Don't even bring your ass over here, sniffers. Stay over there.
No sniffing. Oh my goodness, y'all too
So
much.
those were the two applications that we did receive this week that we did have to decline. Of course, I'm sure that we will get some more applications next week, and we'll have to go over them, and we do review them. It does appear that we'll have to go and inspect Josh's the Lab After Dark page after this for the last 3 months. So we'll let you know what we end up finding from that. And it does look like somebody is going to have to go and do an inspection on Tam Tam's page and get
we
some
gotta
information
figure out
there.
who Tam Tam is.
Josh said, but solicited sniffing is fine.
I don't think so.
No, we
think
have
everybody
our
should
own
just
air
keep
quality
their-
control.
Yeah,
It's like a
sniffers keep
sexual
themselves.
assault type, you can't be sniffing
I don't
people.
know.
It's very violating. It's rude. It's nasty.
I
Don't
feel like
sniff.
that treasurer position.
You stay in your
would be-
space. I'm going to stay in my space.
Right?
Gangsta judge
A
position.
gangster judge would be more fitting, exactly.
So
Exactly.
Yes, MK, you do get fined if you leave early. You must stay.
Yes, you do. Do you have somewhere better to go, sir?
Where are you going? Grace? You
Where
going
are
to
you
Grace?
going? You going to
Is that
Grace?
where you're going? You going to Ziggy's?
You going to JP's?
We'll
Better
find
not.
out.
You going to
We
the
will
Annex? We
find
will be
out.
watching. We will be watching.
All right. I think that is all the motions now that we've gone through everything I think that we had for the week.
Thank you, AMAC. I think so.
For a baby, HOA cannot handle Tam Tam. Oh, wait till y'all see Tam Tam. She's something.
I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing is hiding a Netflix team in her pocket. I've
Do we
heard
have-
that.
Do we have to go back 3 months on Josh? Can we just go back the past month? I mean, 3 months is a lot of investigation.
Ma'am, this is a very serious position you hold, Vice President. And you got to put in your due diligence here. If there's fuckery afoot, we have to find it.
Maybe we could just get JP to do it.
Oh yeah, we could. We could assign.
Yeah,
it to
if you're
people.
if you're busy, then I'm sure she wouldn't mind volunteering to take care of that for you.
She asked to be your secretary.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'll do it.
No.
I'm good.
No.
I'll
She'll do it now.
I got this. I got this.
Oh,
A top 10 most wanted. Ooh. I bet we could come up with a top 10 most wanted. I like that idea.
That is a good. Jot it down, Dixie.
I got it.
All right.
Generally, Jenny says she didn't realize we were so intimidating. Well, now you know, don't you?
Oh, a 3-month
3 months.
audit of the lab after dark will result in you finding out my rankings of Taco Bell sauces from worst to best. Enjoy.
They're
Oh,
all
great.
gross, sir. They're
Oh.
all
They
gross.
are not. I like them all.
Yes,
Ugh.
Jones is going to go looking for that one specifically.
Yeah.
Don't we live in the HOA? We got a friggin' McDonald's, and now we're
Our
rating
McDonald's
Taco
serves
Bell
fancy
sauces.
stuff.
We need,
Fancy
yeah, but
stuff.
we need something other than a McDonald's. I think the community should vote on like another
We need
restaurant.
like a
nice
Ruth Chris
restaurant,
up in
please.
here. Yeah.
Okay, get you a Ruth Chris or no?
Yeah.
And by nice,
yeah.
we don't mean Olive Garden. No.
Olive Garden is not that.
You must mean Wendy's.
Definitely not a Starbucks. No,
The
no, no,
Wendy's.
no.
The Wendy's.
The Wendy's.
Culver's,
I think they have
Starbucks,
the
Zaxby's.
Wendy's
Ugh,
over in the Annex.
I don't know what
this
Culver's
is
is.
terrible.
Red
It's a
Culver's.
Lobster,
southern
Jenny.
place.
Okay, see, you
No,
keep
no, no,
saying all these
no.
places are terrible. What's a nice place? What's a good place then?
Ruth Chris was a nice place.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that idea.
People are saying like Outback. I can't.
Longhorn is way better than Outback, so there's that.
How about a Texas Roadhouse?
Isn't that where they throw the peanuts on the ground?
It is.
Not
Well, you
anymore.
can't do that anymore.
Not a
It's an allergen.
peanut allergies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's somewhere
We
they
gotta
throw
call-
biscuits at you too. I can't remember where that is.
Oh, does she have some pests, some rodents? We can get Amethyst is bringing PETA and we'll have her go check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Make sure there's
got
no
that one
rodent.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, weren't we also? Didn't somebody volunteer to be the accountant and do some forensic accounting on where all our money keeps going?
Who was
Who was
that?
that? Did you write it down last week?
Who?
There was two.
Ain't nobody coming up with her doing nothing.
Headstones and somebody else.
Headstones. Oh my God.
There was
Sit down,
another
girl.
person in
You're
the
not gonna do
Discord.
nada.
Audrey's already decorating for Christmas. She sent you
Oh,
a
Audrey, you're
$1.99 super chat.
fine.
Yep. Audrey's got a
Totally fine.
what do you say,
Look at her.
$200?
For sure.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. Pre-Christmas decoration. Pre-Thanksgiving Christmas decorations are definitely a minimum of $200.
And I will be watching. We've got a week before Turkey Day. No, actually 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks before Turkey Day. If I'm scrolling these streets and see that you have a Christmas background or icon, you're getting a fine. We are going to add you to the list.
Taking note.
Brittany J, take your Christmas background down.
Right now.
Right
Oh no,
now.
she is coming for Brittany J.
She's the only one I've noticed with a Christmas background so far.
It's too
Let me
early.
see her channel.
It's too early.
Let me go find out what Miss Brittany J doing over there.
Let me see.
I'm
Let me
gonna-
see.
Let me see. What she
And
do?
listen, and we wonder why they say we think we run everything. Here we are telling people what songs they
What
can
they
play,
can and can't
what
do.
decorations they can put up in their
But do they listen?
It's
Do they
really up to
listen,
Hell
them.
Nanya?
no. Shambles
They
didn't
don't
stop.
listen.
I think we still have the picture. She definitely decorated the outside of her house. Shamble has one of
Wait.
those houses when you drive by, you turn on the radio station and the music on the radio station matches the lights on her house going outside. They don't listen.
Is this what you're talking about? This snow stuff? Joneson?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that's snow. I think that's just
Yes.
that glitter.
There's that. No. It is not glitter. It is Christmassy. And there's also a red one she does. There's also a red one
Damn.
that looks like,
You're busted.
go to another stream. There's a red one somewhere.
That
Nope,
is
Her
that's
thumbnails
blue.
have a very Christmassy vibe
Oh,
on
there
them.
it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Fuck that, Brittany
It's
J.
busted.
Take it down. You're gonna get a
Brittany
fine.
J.
You're fine.
That's questionable.
fine.
That's questionable. I don't know if that's snow.
That's Christmassy.
Let Turkey Day happen. Let Turkey Day happen. It's like the one day that we get to gorge ourselves on amazing food. Let it have
True.
its moment before we go into all things Christmassy.
Mhm.
Seriously.
It might not be snow, guys, but it looks like it, and it's close enough.
I think she has enough problems over there without us finding her right now.
She does have a lot of issues going
That's
on.
true.
Just saying she does.
She may panic. Sheesh.
While I have you here, Tracy, and we are pretty much done with HOA business, I do want to hear your account on this Netflix fuckery. I watched your.
Oh, wait. Let me close the meeting because it's not part of the HOA meeting. Hold on. That way we can be done. All right. With no further business, I declare this meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for your participation and dedication to the HOA of your heart's wanting.
Yay! Now let's fuck some shit up.
Thank you. Okay, now
I'm so glad she closed that out. All right, let's get down to some.
So what
business.
happened was
okay, tell me what happened. What's going on with this? Because I don't know anything about it. Like,
fuck. It's crazy.
Okay.
It is.
So
Give me the Remy recap.
Ziggy Hill, the one who's married to Fred Hill from Ben Hill Road, who was a neighbor who went to the prison for the methamphetamines. She found
did.
him and she got married with him. And she decided to go live the other day out of the blue. And the title of her idiotic stream was, I just want to make sure I got it right here.
Well, I have a question. Is there another Ziggy Hill? Because you guys always say Fred Hill's wife as if there's another Ziggy Hill.
No, she used to just be Ziggy, but now
There's
she's
only
Ziggy
one.
Hill.
Okay. All right. There's only
Okay.
one of them. Okay. Got it. Okay.
The
Just trying to
title
make
is
sure.
a Netflix documentary on Summer Wells, question mark, exclamation, question mark. You've got to be kidding me. Okay.
Okay.
About an hour later, after completely condemning everything, screaming about people, saying she knows her for a fact and all the things, she went live and said, I'm not against a Summer Wells documentary. I'm against lies and false narratives while she was shopping at the Dollar General. Then she went live again.
While
3
she's
days
putting
ago.
out lies and false narratives, she
All
claims
lies.
she's against lies and false narratives. Okay, got it.
Mhm. Good evening, Zigsters. Let's talk. That was a 3-hour stream about the same thing. The next one is I made. Oh, Melissa, you finna get all kind of.
She makes a great point, though. Just so.
Does she? Does she? Oh.
Allegedly.
I was trying to have a professional HOA voice.
Listen to that intimidation right there.
So I made a quick video about her husband saying that the dogs for Summer Wells sniffed up on his property, up onto a flat part of the road, and to his vehicle. Okay. I made that video, and in the video, I told her to shut up. Right.
Did you listen?
No. Her next video was, "You won't scare me silent." And people ran around and said, and I threatened her because I told her to shut up. Then she went live
Wait, let me
again.
ask the chat. Do you think somebody telling you to shut up is a threat?
I
Yes,
think it would depend on how like the actual like words used.
Shut up.
But
Like-
if it's
Actually,
literally
I can
just
pull
like
it up. It's at
shut
the
the
end of
fuck
that
up,
video, isn't
Can
it?
you just pull it up? It's a quick
Yeah.
video. It's not very long.
Yeah, that
So-
one was a short
And I
one.
said what I said. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
It's only 3 minutes and 46 seconds. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I'll show it.
Okay.
You guys can tell us if this is a threat or not.
Trev Time asked, I never had the chance to directly ask this, but can Fred address the rumor of the dogs coming to his property and there being a hit? Did they bring the dogs over at all, or what is the deal with that?
What? When did they was?
That hit? What can you explain that the hit?
That was not the. I think it was 16th when the evening of the 16th.
It was the 16th,
Yes.
and
But what their theory was, that all enforcement they figured it was sent that where Don had been there, come up where they had come up a holler, because he had sent all the way up a holler and stuff, but he got stronger about the time the road got rougher, and they figured it was where the vibration off the vehicle was causing the scent to get more. You know, where the road got rougher.
so where was it though that where was the scent? Like where was it they were hitting? It was like right, was it at the bottom of the driveway?
No, it come all the way up my driveway, and it didn't go toward the camper. It went on there's a little flat like on past the camper.
Oh, so it went in the wood, kind of off and to the right in the woods.
Yeah, he just went straight up there to that little flat.
Huh.
And see, I had a 2006 Explorer sitting up there, and they just stopped it. That's what people said, that, oh, the dog shit on that vehicle and stuff. No, I said it stopped at that vehicle. That's where they stopped, because that's where I had a vehicle parked at, and it was just a little flat, and they assumed that maybe somebody had walked up there or something.
But what about the scent at the bottom of it? Is that what people are saying?
y'all understand what he is saying?
Is that what they mean?
Yeah, that's what they was getting at. When I said it went up to a vehicle that was parked at the top, I never said, well,
Yeah, I understand him. Are you struggling to understand him?
This is what it sounds like to me. Yeah, but
It sounds like Boomhauer off of King of the
Yes,
Hill,
Boomhauer.
doesn't he?
Exactly. I am struck. I'm like, is this sped up? Are we on 2x?
Nope, this is
No.
on normal speed. This is on wait, let me make sure. Yep, normal.
Gosh.
speed.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to hear what he was saying, and
It's Fred said.
trying to.
Fred
It is
said.
Fred said. I mean, I've heard of Fred said, but I just it's.
Did you catch
it's
the
a
part
struggle.
where the
No, I didn't
scent
catch none of
vi-
it. All I
said-
caught was what.
Maybe slow it down to 0.75 deets. I
Okay.
might have it on 1.25 when I record it. I don't know.
So he said that Summerwell's scent vibrated off of the car, off the vehicle. Yep, the scent vibrated off of the
Scent?
It
vehicle.
vibrated. It vibrated.
Let me go back a little
Oh
further.
my
Okay,
God.
here we go.
of the evening of the 16th.
It was the 16th,
Yes.
and
But what their theory was, of law enforcement, they figured it was sent that where Don had been there, come up where they had come up.
So what he's starting to say here is what he believes.
I can understand him now.
Oh, did you? Okay, just make
Yeah,
it
now I
sure.
can understand what he is saying. I don't know what that was before we were listening to, but now I can understand this.
Sent that where Don had been there, come up where they had come up a holler, because he had sent all the way up a holler and stuff, but he got stronger about the time the road got rougher, and they figured it was where the vibration off the vehicle was causing the scent to get more. You know,
Did he say where the roads
rougher.
got rubber?
So where the road got rougher,
Oh,
the
rougher.
scent got stronger.
I don't think this is gonna be a good video for me to watch. I may just need the recap of it. Just take me to
Listen.
the shut up part. That's the only thing I was
Yeah,
actually
go
trying
to
to
the
get
shut
to.
up part.
Just take
get
me to the
shut
shut
up.
up part, because I feel like
But this is a great point, though, and makes a great conversation. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah,
Where the
he
road
says-
gets rougher, the scent gets stronger, and it's law
Because the
enforcement
car
believe because
jiggles
the
more.
scent vibrated off of the car. I
Yeah.
can't.
That's what he's saying. He's
I
saying the
can't.
reason that Summerwell's scent was all the way up on his property, not at the end of his driveway,
No,
not
all the
near
way
his
up by a
property,
vehicle.
but up onto his property, up the driveway, up onto a little flat piece of land where there was a 2006 Explorer was
Mhm.
because, now, let me say
Yep.
this as well. Donwell's truck did not go up to the Explorer. You
Mm-mm.
park down near the driveway. I've been to Fred Hill's house. Anyway, not the point. He's saying, well, the searchers and them thought that because when the road got rougher, it vibrated
Rubber.
and her scent was on there. Was
Mhm.
it, you crazy man? What are you even
Yeah.
saying? That because Summer Wells once was in his truck, or maybe every single day of her life, that he drove his truck from
Mm.
his house to your house, and the scent, as the road got rougher, became more prominent because the car vibrated more. Have you lost your entire mind, sir? That is
Gemini,
not
you
how
are
any of
right.
this works.
No, Gemini's right. All those scent molecules are just bouncing around willy-nilly. You hit
Yeah.
the rough patch on the road, they go flying. Can you
Mhm.
imagine what that looks like? So crazy.
Unbelievable that he did this, but the only reason I picked this was because this was the first video that I saw, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, I know this crazy lady ain't out here talking crazy to us." And her man just said that Summerwell scent was way up on his property. Oh,
Mhm.
no, ma'am. Not today.
Oh,
So
you want
where
me
was it though that where was the scent? Like where was it they were hitting? It was like right was it at the bottom of the driveway?
No, it come all the way up my driveway and it didn't go toward the camper. It went on up. There's a little flat like
He said didn't go near
on
the
past the
pancreas.
camper.
Oh, so it went in the wood,
What'd he
kind of
say?
off and to the right in the woods.
Oh, past
Yeah,
the
he just
camper.
It didn't
Past
go
the
past the
camper.
camper.
There's a
It
little
sounded like he
flat
said the
piece of
paper.
land up
Listen,
there. It's not a bakery.
No,
It's not
no,
a
she thought he said pancreas.
I thought he said pancreas. It didn't go past the pancreas, and I'm like, the pancreas. What is happening right now? How do y'all even take your time? Y'all don't feel like you're instantly losing brain
Man.
cells as you hear this?
We're all insane
This is
because
And
of
y'all
wild.
these
keep
people.
watching it.
You
And
have
this
no
is the like
choice.
here's the thing
You
though,
know
like he
things.
declares this man the smartest person in the world and everything he says
Yeah.
is gospel. And
Oh, yeah.
like you're seriously buying like scent molecules bouncing around off of trucks and then floating up into the air and just landing willy-nilly where they want. Like that's
On
what
the
you're thinking.
pancreas.
Okay.
Headstone and headline says, as a Hawkins County resident, I rebuke these two.
Muscles and mascara, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, God, it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Isn't this wild?
It's awful.
Hold on,
let's
Nanya, it
see
gets
what else he
better.
has to
straight
say.
up there to that little flat.
Huh.
And see, I had a 2006 Explorer sitting up there, and they just stopped it. That's what people
A
said.
2064.
Oh, the dog shit on that vehicle and stuff. No, I said it stopped at that vehicle.
A 2006 Explorer. That's a
Or
type of vehicle.
2064. Either way is
What the
good.
hell is wrong? He don't enunciate shit. He said like I have my 2064 up there. I'm thinking, is this a gun? What is he talking about?
Oh, welcome to
I don't
Fred's
think I'm
Head.
supposed to be watching this. I'm gonna just stay on mute. I just was trying to weigh in on the shut up part, but here we are at pancreases, floating vibrations, and rubber and molecules and scents. I don't even know what we're doing
Imagine
anymore.
3.5 years of this. Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna point out, I don't know who's crazier, the person talking about floating molecules or the person
Or the
watching
people
somebody
watching
talk
it.
about floating
Yeah.
molecules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The 2064 pancreas. That's right, Grandma.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's where they stopped because that's where I had a vehicle parked at. And it was just a little flat. And they just assumed that maybe somebody had walked up there or something.
But what about the scent at the bottom of is that what people are saying about the scent at the bottom of the truck or whatever? Is that what they mean?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
what they was getting at. When I said it went up to a vehicle that was parked at the top, I never said whether a truck or a car or what.
What did he say? He said something about electing a fort.
No, he didn't. He said, oh my God.
Is that what he's talking about in 2064? He's gonna elect a fort?
He's gonna elect a fort.
Yes. He's going to elect a fork. No. She's trying to put words in his mouth and he's just trying to explain, but you can't explain anything with Ziggy because she's just going to talk over you, put words in her mouth, and say the story she wants it to really be. So every time he tries to say a sentence, she tells him what the actual thing is, even though he's the one there He was there. She wasn't there, but she wants to make sure he never looks bad in the Summer Wells story. So she always has to talk over him. Now, with that knowledge, listen to them talk.
Same perfectly. I do not speak Southern Hillbilly.
He has teeth.
You are right,
Yeah,
Snoopy.
which is crazy. He does have teeth.
Senator, if you're still in here, yes, SG was blocked. Probably an accident, but she is unblocked now.
And he's
Sorry
a guy
about
who shot somebody in the face.
Oh yeah, he
Okay,
did
don't
that.
take us there. Don't take me there. I don't.
I'm just letting you
Listen,
know.
just let me just focus on trying to
All
get
right.
through his 2064 election.
Okay.
Of his pancreas.
That's what I'm trying to get through.
So I just put this in here because they think
We're gonna
that
speed it up. Okay.
the scent came with Dawn. Like the
Mhm.
scent didn't come from Summer. And why the dogs stopped there is really
And that was
just
the 16th?
baffling
Yeah,
to
the
them.
evening of the 16th, about an hour before dark.
That's weird because Don was there, had been there
He'd been there numerous times, from the 15th to the end.
really? He came down there more than, he was like,
He was there before dark on the damn 15th and talked to him.
yeah, I know, that's weird. Yeah, so yeah, Fred's never denied that happening, or that the dog sent, or her scent, it
You
traveled
can't even spit that out, can you?
down the whole road, or I don't know.
No, not down the whole road, but to your man's house.
Mm-hmm. Down the road.
I do see they got scent that went on to Richard Gully's property too, driveway, but he just went so far up his driveway and then back,
What's the Gullies?
Is that
Well,
who he's
saying
voting
the
for?
Gorleys. The Gorleys are neighbors to Fred Hill, and now he's claiming that the scent was tracked halfway up the Gorleys' driveway. But it
not
wasn't
all the way.
I was
far
thinking
enough
like the
because
Gully was a name of
yeah.
like a creek nearby. Like they got names for the hollers, and so there
Mhm.
must be something for the Gullies. Okay.
his driveway, but not as far as where his cameras was.
It just didn't make it up far enough for the cameras to see. That's what it is. You
Mhm.
notice how the scent tracked up to a certain spot, and then nope, cameras are there, so it didn't go past.
So
And they hit even other places in the holler, but that could have been where certain ones had been around, looking for Summer or something, drove around or something.
Yeah.
So Don B says about dog.
Okay, somebody needs to fess up immediately. Who hyped her up? Who fed her this? We know how she loves to run with things, but this time she says she has backup. NDAs, shopping around to Netflix, Andy being the kind, wonderful neighbor and a star of a documentary. Meanwhile, the tracking dogs tracked up your husband's hill. I don't know. So receipts or it didn't happen. Okay. Or maybe you just needed more content. I don't know. But either way, we can clip and play you and prove that you've done so much damage overall in this case compared to anybody else. You won't like the outcome. So shut up. That's it. That's all I said. That was
That's
very
the
nice.
shut up. Is that a threat? Yes or no in the chat? Was
Yes or
that
no?
a threat? He said it. He also said he didn't hallucinate after. He is a hero. Are you talking about like being awake 29 days? He said he was up for 29 days straight on meth.
Yeah, shut up and we rebuke you. No threat. Period, sis.
Mm-hmm.
It was a demand. Shut up, crazy lady. So basically what she said is we are part of creating a documentary. Me, Gavel, Adrian, Skeeter, and whoever else was at Summer's Day, maybe. When they
Is
say
there an actual
they,
documentary, or is that a lie?
no, that's a lie. There's no
I'm
Netflix
asking. Like I said, I don't
documentary.
know anything about this, so sorry if
No,
it's a dumb question, but
we did speak to people and sat down and talked to them and had an interview about a Summer Wells documentary. We wish would happen, but will it? We don't know if it'll ever happen. Her narrative is that we are profiting somehow off of Summer because we created a documentary, or we're creating that. We went to other creators, we had them sign NDAs, we went to neighbors and had them sign NDAs. The reason we haven't ever released our Summer Wells footage from Tennessee, like when we went on physical searches and all of that, is because we're under contract, and everything's under contract, and we can't ever release it because we'll be in big trouble. So that's her narrative, that this is happening. We're doing these things. We're profiting off Summer. Then when we shot back just a tiny bit, just a little bit, because we didn't want to give them too much, because, it's nice to see them squirm, especially Ziggy, because she's nuts. She did tarot card readings on us last night. So she started with me.
She did a tarot card reading on you?
Girl, if you've never seen something this funny in your whole friggin' life.
I can't.
First of all, I hope she sees this one day. Ziggy, I read tarot for years. Years.
Oh.
You have no idea what you're doing. You mix decks. You don't have any of the classic decks. You have some of the decks just have words on them, like grandparent, cult, kidnapping. Who even has decks
Shut
like that?
up.
Swear to God. And we got the cult, the grandparent, death, like the craziest things. What she come up with was, I'm doing this because I really love the people that I'm doing it with, but you're also all blackmailing me to stay in this because I kind of know it's wrong, but it's going to benefit my family so greatly, and I'm just so torn that I
Does
can't take it.
Does
Yeah.
anybody for 1 second believe that chasing is being blackmailed by these people?
Oh my God.
I don't even know who these people are
Well,
to know that they
Gavel
could
Geeks.
blackmail her, but I'm gonna guess that nobody actually makes her do anything she doesn't want to do.
Exactly.
No, my
So
poor
I'd
husband
be
can't
pretty
even make
comfortable saying
me
that.
do things. Well, that was another comment in her tarot reading place. She's like, yeah, she's very conflicted. There's something going on to do with her home. She hadn't even gotten to finish. And one of the ladies is like, yeah, her husband doesn't like her being on YouTube.
Oh my
No,
God.
you fucking idiot. He doesn't like me being in drama on YouTube. Anyway, the whole abusive husband thing. So there's that. I haven't really been on here the last 2 hours. This is my clone. My real me is downstairs with my husband. It's just the tarot reading was horrific. We might be in contact and protecting Summerwell's grandma, allegedly.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How deep does this conspiracy go?
Very
This is
deep.
a lot.
Yeah, the real reason I'm doing it is fortune and fame, and this is going to change my life here at home. And I'm so worried about losing that. I can't
Do
lose
they
that
realize
money.
that most people who do documentaries don't get paid for the documentaries they do?
Right. No,
Most of
clearly
them
not.
also don't get
That must went
or
over
fame.
their heads.
Clearly
Okay.
not. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, the real Tracy's busy feeding fish right now. So it was a lot.
Now I'm with you, TPE. That's a lot of vibrations happening off that truck.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, low vibration people are probably what will make you have some rough days.
Mhm.
And that sounds very low vibration to me.
She's
So
extremely low vibration.
yeah.
I'd be embarrassed to be on a documentary about that whole circus.
Well,
I would
let me
not.
ask this real quick. So it's not, it's kind of like they were claiming, from what I understand from the glimpses I got from you guys chatting, was that they're alleging that you're trying to change the whole narrative of Summerwell's
Oh, that
case
was the
and
other
paint
Yeah.
Andy to be some
I'm sorry,
hero.
that was the
which,
main part, actually,
by the
yeah.
way, most of us don't really care for Andy. And paint Fred Hill as a villain or something. And she sounded very butthurt in the clips I
She was
heard
very
about
angry about that.
Do y'all have a
like
whiteboard?
Fred not being included.
She thinks that here's what she thinks the documentary, if it was ever going to happen, is about making Fred Hill look very bad and making Andy Bernard, the ex-husband of or ex of Jody Sue, look very good. First of all, crazy people, they have nothing to do with the Summer Wells case. Summer Wells is still missing. If there is a documentary about Summer Wells, it'll strictly be about Summer Wells. It will not be by some shithead company that doesn't know what they're doing. It'll be for awareness to get her face out there because she deserves that.
Well, I think a lot of people are misconstrued as to what, a documentary about her case would entail. It's not going to entail all this fuckery from YouTube. I wouldn't
No.
imagine anybody covering
Ever.
a case of a missing child probably wouldn't want to include all this madness. So I don't know why they think
And that's a
it
huge
would.
part of it. I would the people that you're talking about who did sit for interviews would never in a million years do a documentary about idiot YouTubers who have absolutely ruined and exploited her case, had fake CPS reports and a fake CPS reporter person, fake bones, having her buried all over the friggin' world, torturing her family, stalking
Vibrated
them.
sense. Oh my
That would
gosh.
never happen. Just because we're always on YouTube doesn't mean our world are YouTube. We do a lot for Summer behind the scenes. Everything that we possibly can. It's confusing because people said there was not even a documentary. There is not. Okay. There's not a documentary. There is a concept of documentary. There has been talk about a documentary. Documentaries take years to put together. So our little tiny piece of we were at Summer's Day when we sat down and had the conversation with the people. Why are you doing Summer's Day? What is it that brought you from your states to this place for this young girl? Why? What is this all about? And that's what it was about. Well, because this little girl we feel like is almost being forgotten about. She was a baby when she disappeared. She's just a little tiny thing. Nobody knows where she is. Nobody can get any answers on it. Her face needs to be seen everywhere.
Night, Nanya.
And that was it. That's it. That's all. That's it.
It's not hard.
It isn't hard. And for all the people saying, well, I don't think she should have a documentary. I don't think anybody should do that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I mean, you have no reason why. It isn't exploiting her. It's getting her face out there. That's it.
Yeah, getting a dog from the parents,
Mhm.
becoming best buddies with the parents, and then marrying a neighbor. That's not exploiting her.
It shouldn't be confusing.
Okay.
I was very clear in Ziggy's chat. There is no documentary. Nothing is being shopped to Netflix. Nothing is being shopped anywhere. Nothing. There is nothing. There are bits and pieces of Summer's story that are being put together by that company. Hopefully, we pray, hopefully, that they can even put together enough to have a documentary. And our little piece in it is, why are we here? Why do we give a shit? Why do you do Summer's Day? That's it. It's very simple. We never signed an NDA. We never signed anything, period, ever. And we would not sign anything for anybody. We've definitely never gone to other creators. That's why we said receipts or it didn't happen. If we've gone to other creators or neighbors, please have them produce it. They have our full permission to put it right out right now. We have no problem with it. I mean, it didn't happen, so it can't happen, but she says she has proof, so.
She says, wait, you're saying there is not something, but also there is something. It's kind of confusing to my outside ears. There's a
Ziggy said there
concept of
is a
something.
documentary. Yes,
There's
Ziggy said
a concept.
there is. She said there's a documentary, there are NDAs, and what they're trying to do is make Fred look bad and Andy look good. That entire sentence I just said is absolutely untrue. There was a company, or there is a company, who would love to do a documentary on Summer. During Summer's Day last year, we spoke with them. There has been nothing signed. There have been no payments. There's a concept of a possible documentary in the future, and we hope that there will be one. We want there to be one, but is there one right now in the can getting ready to go somewhere? Absolutely not. Nothing even exists. There is nothing. I mean, a couple of interviews from us and footage of the surrounding area is nothing. How is it confusing? Are you confused, Eats?
No.
No, because it's not confusing. Mm. It's like taking YouTube videos and wanting to put them together to eventually make a documentary of the Summer Wells case. Let's imagine we
now
were
they're
going
gonna
to
say
take
you're putting
all the
together
creators.
YouTube videos for a documentary.
No, I don't know how else to put it together. Okay, let's do it a different way, not YouTube videos. We're going to take all the news reports that anybody's ever done on Summer, and we're going to make a documentary out of them. Let's say that.
Who's
That's
funding it?
imaginary. Just every news report.
No. Okay, let's start over. Scratch what Tracy just said.
There is no
Let's go
funding.
back to how documentaries start. When, these companies or even individuals that want to create a documentary, what do? They come up with an idea, they come up with a concept, and they have to put together something to take that concept to others to determine if it can then become a documentary. Is there enough here? Is this something that people will like watching? Is this something that, our company or other companies are going to want to pick up and create into a full-length documentary? It starts in a very small infant phase.
Mm-hmm.
And that infant phase isn't, months, weeks. It can even be years. And
Right.
that's kind of where this is.
Yeah, there is no, as far as we know, there's no funding. There's nobody funding anything. There's no writer. There's no script. We have no idea. The conversations that we've had is this is a wish. It's a hope. It's a want to get coverage on Summer Wells out there. And I think that would be great. I want that to happen. That has not happened. And we don't know. But
I would watch that documentary separate from like Summer and her case. I'm just talking about Fred as Walter White of Ben Hill. I would watch that.
I don't know what Zoots
Oh my
means.
gosh.
Buy your narrative filling pulp for their. I don't know what that means.
Buy your narrative filling pulp for their own but your narrative filling pulp for their own mudslinging. I think she meant but I'm not sure.
You are meaning everyone.
Anyone?
I don't know what that means, but I would hope that at some point the company who wants to do it will have enough information to put something good together, based on only Summer, her case, what her life was, I guess, or I don't know. I mean, what will they put in it? No idea.
It
And
just
that's
kind
the
of feels
main
like
point. We're not
right.
we're not the we're not the organizers or people doing this. Now that's what Ziggy said, is that because Skilo works for a production company, we are creating a documentary. None of that could be further from the truth. We are not, and would never participate in something about the drama around her case ever.
I just feel like a lot of this, it feels like putting the cart before the horse, so to speak. Like there's nothing out there. There's nothing going to be out there anytime soon. So why is everybody getting in an uproar now? Like with
Just
nothing. There's
me.
like no information. They gave us some interviews and that's all that they know and that's all that everyone's sharing. So like, why is there this whole, what'd you say, 3 or 4 live outrage about all of
Yeah.
this and coming up with conspiracies and stuff? I just
Crazy.
don't understand putting the cart
Zoot
before the horse.
says, sorry, I was responding to the things you were saying about scouts seeking content. What scouts? Nanya, we don't
I was
know if
talking
someone's
about like
doing
how
this.
documentaries get started.
Yeah, no, we don't know if they are. We know that it was an idea that they had, probably along with 50 other ideas that they have on other things. They try to destroy everything that's solely for summer. I don't understand. Neither do I. I don't.
Do people? I'm curious if people like outside of the Summer Wells community realize how many documentaries there are out there on children that are still missing, on so many cases before they're solved. Like it happens quite a bit. So why would you not think that there would eventually become one about summer? I hope that there is a documentary or two, because then you're not talking about like YouTube coverage where it's the same 2,000 people hearing the same story over and over. You're talking brand new eyes on her case, people who have never heard her story before. I
Yeah.
think that's an amazing thing.
And when Gavel's saying they try to destroy, it's just something in the water here, on YouTube in this community, right? Somebody mentioned something, Ziggy, she made it seem like a horrible thing, and every single thing that she said was incorrect. So that already puts a taint on it. And then we have to come out and explain as if it's anybody's business. It isn't. It's nobody's business. And then everybody's got an opinion on what they think based off little bits and pieces here and there. One comment that I got on my channel, it was in a chat yesterday, and I put it on my channel because it was absolutely bonkers. These are things that have never happened. They just have not happened. I don't know if you saw this one, Deets. It
No.
says, anyone remember when Chasing and Gray Hughes went to Con? She called in way back then. I don't know where I called in or what I was doing.
Who'd you
All
call? Ghostbusters?
Maybe. All she talked about were the TV networks who were interested.
What?
I figured everyone kind of figured. What? What does that even mean? I've never talked about any TV. I don't even know what any of that means. But that's what's going around in chats. I'm like, oh, did I? No. There's a few who still use their channels to go live about summer for money. A documentary isn't bad. I just heard people laughing, saying there is not one, then saying they did talk to people. Well, I guess we'll know if we're ever contacted about it to say this is going to move forward. I would assume that's how we're going to know.
I doubt they would contact you. Like when they
Yeah, why
interview
wouldn't they
people
care?
on documentaries, why would they like reach back out to you and say, "Hey, this is what we're doing." Like you're not the person that they're going to loop in on that,
Right. Yeah. I mean, but we did ask them the questions like, is this strictly about summer? And what we talked about was strictly about summer, about what we know and why we went out there to do Summer's Day. We did it as an awareness day for other people in the community. Also, because we bring new posters with us, and Nana for Life keeps new posters with her. She refreshes them. And we told them about different things. All the different things that people have done to try to keep this little girl's name out there. That's it. Yeah, no storytelling or manipulation. No. I mean, if they went on the YouTube aspect, that would be an absolute shit show and have nothing to do with summer.
How would
At
you even
all.
categorize that? Like if they went off of the YouTube circus.
Nunya's
And then a
very
lot of
smart and she's still confused, so I don't
know.
know.
A lot of people are oh, I forgot how I was going to say it. I got to read in the chat and it threw me off. Who keeps saying you're alcoholic? Who's LL? Don't cut. There was an interview for a documentary. They have no idea. So when you guys, if you watch is everybody in here documentary watchers? When you watch documentaries and there are people that aren't the main characters of the situation or of the case or whatnot, they just, you know, pop up in a documentary and there's like a little interview from people from time to time. That's how I'm taking it. So I'm not sure where the confusion's coming from. It's not like they're the focus of a documentary.
No, we're not the focus at all. Yeah, we definitely don't know any more than the police. They wanted to know why we would leave our homes and go to
Another
Tennessee for a
state.
little girl we don't know.
Yeah.
Why are we doing it? You know, what do we think of, you know, having to do that? And her case, I mean, it's a very sad situation, you know. Asks questions prior, that is already handled.
Well, if you give the interview, you're kind of giving your permission
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
used.
No, what I was saying is if it was going to go forward, I mean, I would hope that they would let us know, hey, this is going to be coming out. I mean, probably they wouldn't, but I would hope, but I guess not. We don't know. So a documentary, once you make one and you write one, you have to get backing. You have to be able to produce something that's quality and someone to pick it up. We don't even know if any of that is happening. And as far as we know from the last communication, that it's an idea. That's all it is. It's an idea. And I mean, I'm kind of getting annoyed fucking explaining it. It's like the same thing over and over again that I keep saying. Research how documentaries are made and what the process is, I guess. I don't know. But my point is, everything Ziggy said is a lie. We would never participate in anything like that and aren't going to. And that's it.
I guess I don't get the outrage. Like if there was, you know, if this gets put out there, if a documentary is made from this and, you know, your guys' interview is in it and all this stuff, like why the outrage? Why is that a bad thing?
Yeah, exactly. And you said it
There's
wasn't
a
happening.
documentary
No.
on
I said it's
on
not being
somewhere.
shopped to Netflix. It's not being made by us. We didn't have people sign NDAs. We're not producing anything. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've said. That's what I keep saying. So the lie, where we have to keep defending the lie, is us saying, no, none of this is happening, Ziggy. She's saying that right now, we've gone to Netflix, had all these people sign NDAs. We can't ever talk about it because we're under contract and we're trying to make our husband look terrible while making Andy look great. And we're getting paid by Netflix to
I think
do
they
all of
both
this
look
stuff.
terrible.
None of
Just saying.
that's happening. None of it. That's all. None of that's happening. Fuck. No, absolutely no money exchanged hands. For what part of the context? Content. There is no content. There was no content. It was us sitting down and speaking. That's not content. I don't think so. We spend money to help Summer. We spend money to
Rose
help
says,
her.
can you say it one more time, Jason?
Shut up, bro. Fuck me. Yeah, I mean,
No,
who do you
yes,
think
no
pays for Summer's Day?
NDAs, no contracts, no Netflix, and no one silence. They gave an interview for a documentary company in hopes that one day there will be a documentary on Summer Wells.
Yeah, Gavel, that's exactly what I said to Ziggy. The burden is on you, accuser. So fucking prove what you're saying. She's like, no, it's not because this isn't the court of law. Bitch, are you crazy? Are you crazy coming out here saying this? Saying that we're angry and she even went further. That's why they're so quiet around me. Ma'am, I've never fucking talked to you in my life. That's why we're quiet around you. We don't even talk to you. You nutbag. What? Well, they were hiding it from me. Hiding what? And they're trying to cut me and Fred out of it.
Why would
Oh,
she be in it at all?
because she said he's the main one, and what would they ever use for a documentary? Her work?
Fred
All of her
Hill is the
work?
main character. The
Yeah.
man who, like, nobody had heard much from or about Fred Hill at all until she went there and interviewed him. And that was
No.
how much later? Over a half a year later? But he's the main character?
She thinks we tried to exclude her because we're making tons of money. But the main person is what these are her words, not mine. How could they do a documentary without the main person, which is Fred? And that's how she said
Well,
it.
see, this
How
is
could-
my issue with Ziggy. Why do
Oh,
you keep trying to, like, put him in something? Like,
girl.
do you not realize how this makes it look like he's the main character? He saw them at this time and this time and this time, and they were doing this and he was doing that. Like, why
Yeah,
are you
that's a
putting
bad
Fred everywhere?
idea.
Because that's making him look as sus as hell. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Why do you keep saying he's
I
the
wouldn't
main
be putting
witness?
him all these places. Just, I wouldn't.
No. No.
Yeah, nobody would have thought about Fred until she made him a thing.
She made him her hub and owner.
Mm.
She's the
Yeah,
chicken
she
bone
had the
broad.
chicken bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main person in a summer documentary would be Summer. And
You
that's
would think
another thing
because he
I
goes
kept
on
seeing.
YouTube. They get
Well,
a
it would be like a 5-minute documentary because there's no facts. Well, then how come people have been talking about it for 3.5 years and you people are in their chats egging it on for 3.5 years? And you're saying that the people doing a documentary are exploiting? How about shut the fuck up?
They might, Audrey. They might want the neighborhood meth dealer in the documentary. I don't know.
They're
I
so
don't know.
crazy. All right, Deedles, I have to go.
Bye.
Do my things here. I
Hey,
didn't
Gally.
do all my laundry.
All right, you're fine. Get that laundry done.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness. And that the Siggy chasing Fred documentary thing is probably one of the milder things that have went down this weekend on the streets, I hear. Checked our DMs earlier, and we have another lawsuit in the works, I hear. What else? There's just so much going on. This place starts to feel like Vegas to me, like it never sleeps. Does the YouTube lands ever sleep at all? Ever? Or is it just constantly churning out stuff 24/7? That broad ran with chicken bones. That type, yeah, that detective work ain't no one putting her in shit. Oh, they might want her. Well, you never ever know. Who else is there to sue? I don't know. There's a law. You get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. Everybody gets a lawsuit. I think the best thing, honestly, would just stop, saying stuff that's not true. That'd be the easiest. For you're gonna be rich and famous when the choose your own adventure style of flexible storytelling gets published. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like Oprah, Grandma Sherry, just like Oprah. They even wash the streets and it's still dirty. I guess, yeah. They're gonna get Kathy Bates to play Jody Sue. I can't with you, Willow. I can't. Oh. Yes, I am off too. It is 10 p.m. on Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday, hopefully on Jones's, for another meeting. We thought about going twice a week, maybe something shorter and like during the day for daytime people, but I think there's a poll up on the bulletin board if you guys want to check that out. Long list of fines tonight, y'all. Been wild. Wild, wild bunch out here on these streets. Stay safe up on your horses. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love, love. Let me play you guys a intro out. How about
She's talking about Mercury is in retrograde. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but check this out.
Back it up, retrograde like Mercury. Do your little dance in them apple bottom jeans, but they out of season. If you got a man, why you text me on the weekend? Praying to the give me something to believe in. Play this for my fam, they gon' say that I need Jesus. Turn up with my demons. It's already too late, baby, by the time you read this. Poured up strong, this tequila got me in my feelings. A butt in the head, like my name was Beatles. Blowing out the speakers, fuck a noise complaint, middle finger to police. Back it up, retrograde like Mercury. Do your little dance in them apple bottom jeans, but they out of season. If you got a man, why you text me on the week? Club too crowded, this shit weak. You hungry? Make a Uber drive through Mickey D's. 20 piece, please. Back to the crib. She throw it back like TBT. Legally blind on DVD. Then that brain was Ivy League. Come see me. Keegan Michael, she got the key. Trip expensive, love is free. She got the bag off PPP. Wanted sex, call it Sunny D. Not a joke, but it's tongue in cheek. Eggplant emoji next to the peach. Yeah, blah blah blah, you know what I mean. Back it up, retrograde like Mercury. Do your little